All right, so I'm not gonna even be hype and do welcome back and all that. We're not gonna do that. This video, I'm finally gonna post a live trading video. Okay. This has been in the making for a minute. Like I'm in the car right now. I'm about to go inside and upload it. But this is gonna be the first live video on the channel. I'm excited, and I set it up. I set it up like good, and you'll see what I mean by this. I set it up good because it's not gonna be a big account. All right, first and foremost, it's gonna be something small. Think like $150, $170 or something account. The trade's pretty good. It's realistic for you. It's realistic. And afterwards, I break it down. Like I break the trade down and everything for you. I break it down just so you have extra information on why I took the trade, what I did to get the profits, right? All that stuff. I'll break everything down for you. I want to do more live trading videos, so this is going to be the start. Like I always say before, leave a like, a comment, whatever. Join the Discord. I'll have it somewhere on the freaking screen. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you when we get into the actual video. I'll see you. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I got all the videos and everything uploaded. I'm back in the car just so I can do a voiceover on this. So it's around 9:25, 9:30 right now. Sadly, like when I screen record, I can't see the time of it, just on the terminal. But pretty much I was waiting for this price, like this little bar right now, to touch into that zone and then reject. So as you're gonna see, I'm not getting into any type of trades at all. I'm not even in a position until I'm certain of what it's trying to do. So if it blows through that zone, then I would sell because it's going down. If it rejects, then I'm a buy because it looks like it's trying to hold. So what you're going to end up seeing here is I see it rejecting off of that zone a pretty good amount. So I end up saying, okay, that looks like it's going to reject off the zone and go up. And we talked about supply and demand before. So you're going to see me end up getting into a buy here. So I get into one buy position right there. And it starts kind of like falling like a little bit. And I'm like, okay. Like, let's just see what's up. And then it rejects again strongly. So then I get into one more buy position. So now after I get into the second buy position, you see that it starts kind of like consolidating. It starts like smushing. So what I end up doing is, and you want to do this every time you enter positions, is set a stop loss position. So mine is really at that zone because the EMA is right there. It already rejected off that zone twice. So that's where I want to put my stop loss at. Now, the rest is pretty much history. So I'm going to pretty much leave the trade up. I just wanted to be able to show you guys, like I'm probably going to fast forward it, but I just wanted to be able to show you exactly what it's like in the morning when you're trading. So I'll come back on the voice over kind of like a little bit later, further down into the trade. Okay, so I'm gonna start a voice another voice over right here. So what you're going to see me do right here is I dragged my stop losses up in the profit. So if you see right there, right, it's going up so much that I'm like, okay, let me drag it in the profit and secure the profits. Because once it starts shooting up so much like that, you know, and keep in mind too, like I explained before we even got into the video, I set it up to where I'm like, okay, this is a smaller balance here. So we're using 0.05, not even a whole standard. But that's still, it's a good trade. As you can see, it's a good trade. It shot up. So when it's shooting up that much and it's already so much past where your entries are, drag your stop loss into a TP and just secure that profit there. So if it ends up turning around and pretty much going back the opposite way, at least your profit's already locked in at that specific area. So, and this thing's just shooting up. Like, it's just shooting up. I was gonna fast forward the video, but I'm gonna leave it a little lengthy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna leave it a little lengthy on this one, and then as we do more live trades, I'll fast forward, only because I really want, like, I want you to be able to see. I want you to be able to see, like, when you're trading in the morning, it's not so fast. Like, it does happen fast, quote unquote. Like, you know, like when you like earning or losing, it does feel like it happens fast. And maybe even watching people on video do it because they be fast forward and speeding it up. But I really want to show you guys that you're really sitting here waiting. So we're about $50 in profit now, hovering around that area. And it closed super bullish. So I'm pretty much just trying to hold it out. I'm already satisfied with where my profit is at. So even if it does hit where my TP or my stop loss is at or TP is at, it's fine with me. Like, you know, I'm just gonna sit here and just hold on to it. And that's really what it's about, is like, you know, if you're in a winning trade, really just being able to sit there and just let it run. If you can, if that's possible, being able to let it run. But you gotta be satisfied with what you have. And you have to have just as much willpower or restraint or whatever to be able to watch it run too. So I'm gonna get off the voice recording again, and then I'll come back a little bit later on again with where the trade's at. But as you can see, it's super bullish. Now at this point, as you can see, the trade is just nasty. This is just a nasty trade. I mean, it's just super bullish. Like I said, it bounced off of that supply and demand zone and just kept going up. It's super bullish. And I'm just gonna keep dragging the profit. So it's at $100 in profit. I was really overly satisfied with that. And I was just trying to see if it was possible for it to go up a little bit more. I know that it starts kind of going down a little bit, and you'll probably see it starts going down just a little bit. And then I think a little bit later on, it keeps shooting up a little bit, and I end up locking my profits at like a little bit over $100. I think it's like a little bit over 100. But yeah, I'll let you guys just keep watching this and just seeing where it's at. I'm trying to like carefully drag my TP because I want to lock it in at 100, as you can see, but I don't want to be too aggressive trying to lock it in, because sometimes it has a lot more room, like, you know, to keep going up, but it'll kind of like go down first, and then, you know, it might take out your stop loss or your TP or whatever. So I'm trying to be a little safe, but yeah, I end up locking it in at around 100. I'm gonna let this clip pretty much play out, and then I will completely break down everything on TradingView in the last segment of the video. Okay, so we're gonna finish up this video here in TradingView because I just wanted to break this down and tell you exactly what may seem to be randomly entering in on that trade, what's going on, how did you know, what's up. So I'm gonna break it down in this. So I do a little bit of typing in here. I always do these voiceovers like this, but eventually what I gotta do is just do this live. Like, as I'm on the computer doing this, I should be doing this live. So but I'm gonna still show you. So we go back into Asian session, going into London session, and we start drawing these two straight lines. And if you watched my previous videos, then you know that what you're seeing right there is consolidation. The market's not moving. It's constantly just trending straight forward in this little straight line. Now, what you have right here when you go into London session is it starts going up. It breaks that structure right there. It completely breaks it. So I think that's why I'm about to type in. I can't tell if I'm trying to look for the circle or if I'm trying to look for the text. I'm trying to do one of the two. Okay, the circle. So if you see right there, right, on that EMA, I think it might be like the 200, it breaks a structure right there, right? Now it's going on a uptrend. So I typed that in, right? It breaks structure, it's going on an uptrend. And I'm pretty sure I go ahead and like select two more lines to show you guys. So now you got the lines right there. It's going up, right? So one right there. And then we're going to get another line. And then we're going to draw it going up right there. So there you go. So that is the break of structure right there. But if you look at the chart right now, you're going to see there is another consolidation area right here. So draw a line right there and draw a line right there underneath it. And that's like support resistance lines, right? Just a normal support resistance line. But there's consolidation right there. And you see there's a strong rejection right after 50 EMA, which is the blue line. Then it shoots up. That's another break of structure right there. Another break of structure. So I think that's why I type in a break of structure. So you got two strong breaker structures, and you see it keeps trending up. It keeps trending up, consolidating, then trending up, consolidating. Now, I draw a box right there to show you guys not only is that support resistance, but it's also supply and demand, which if we have learned about. I've literally put that in my past videos to look out for supply and demand. So there you go, supply and demand right there. There you go. And then what you're gonna see where I took the trade at, yeah, there you go. So I'm putting the I'm putting the arrows pointing to it. Yeah, so that consolidation is supply and demand. There. Now I'm about to do a arrow. I'm about to do a text and an arrow showing you the EMA 50 and how it touches right there, and how there's a break of structure. So right there, that blue line, EMA 50, and then you have a strong bullish rejection off of it. So let's see what I do right here. So I put a circle right there. There's two rejections right there off of it. So it's supply and demand. So it's already on a bullish trend. Supply and demand, as well as the EMA 50 right there as well, right on the supply and demand. And two strong rejections off of it. That's crazy indication that's going to go up. That's crazy indication. So what I end up doing right there is I like to wait, and you're going to see, because I might even type that too. I like to wait to see the candle actually break the previous candle structure. So let's see. So you get right there, put an arrow so you see. So now my entry is right there. So it's like, oh, well, if you know that, if you're so confident, why not put it right there as soon as it's breaking? But no, like I said right there, my entry, I like to wait for it to break the candle. Let me actually see it break the candle so that at least I have even more confirmation that it's actually going somewhere. It's actually going to keep going up. So I put it right there and then put the stop loss underneath where the two rejections were at. That's pretty much it. Let me know if I should post more of these. Like I said, next time I'll at least try to like fast forward the video. But that's pretty much it.